Initially, it was very much just, hey, I need a cleaner. I need someone to detail my car, just a few jobs. And it was a once-off and it really worked. And then I kept going back more once-offs. And then eventually Lisa said to me, hey, you seem to be using me a lot. Let's talk about a more ongoing relationship. And that's how it started. And it's just built from there. And it's built very much on the same trajectory as our businesses have built, because as our businesses build, we call on Lisa for more and more. So now fundamentally, we would consider an important part of our business is to have Lisa working with us to help grow our business and change what needs to be changed in the background to allow that to thrive. Everything. I was really thinking about this today, actually, because of something else that came up. And I went, the thing that is offered to us is the chance for us to have a leisure time, because with the types of businesses that we're running and the sort of lives that we have to lead, which are lives that are interstate and they are international, it allows us, when we're not working, to have leisure time, that we don't have to put all of our admin and life admin into the very few hours that we get of leisure. And I think that's deeply important, that when you're in a small business, your whole life, every part of your life doesn't need to be only thinking about that. And having Lisa through LBE for us means that we can actually say we're going to dedicate 1.5 days this week to absolute just us, no work, no making sure our taxes are done, no making sure our travel stuff's booked, sorting out our insurances, all the things that Lisa offers us. So it is everything from our BAS statements to collating all the data for our annual tax stuff, to organising rental cars, to organising airline flights, hotel accommodation, but also as major as restructuring our business. There is huge value for us. We could never do what we do with Lisa with an admin employee. There's just so much more scope with Lisa and LBE than we would find anywhere else. There was absolutely no management of emails at all. It was a hot mess. It was a hot mess because there are just so many. There's just unending emails, and the ability for someone after a little while to go, that's clearly junk. Because as a business, we get so much spam junk, but it looks like real mail. And when it looks like real mail, it sucks your energy. But we're at a point now with Lisa that we can just trust her to go, that's just shit. Don't worry about that. It's going to take your time. It's going to take effort. All they're looking for is free samples, or they're looking to improve their click numbers for their boss or whatever. And also we have multiple email accounts, personal, business, 2 or 3 businesses, 2 or 3 personal accounts. It's just overwhelming. So we didn't manage emails. We just didn't manage them at all. So it's so much better now. Like, we really feel that it is so rare that anything gets missed, and it's generally missed by us and not by Lisa. Moving house, starting several new brands, including the stuff you need for ASIC, the stuff you need for business registration, to literally restructuring and organising finances so we can get a business growth loan. Massive things, really massive things. Cyber insurance. I know nothing about cyber insurance, but we need it. So Lisa goes out and finds it and gets the best deal, because that's a time-consuming thing. And fundamentally, it's not adding to our earning capacity. So we need to make sure that in our business, we're doing the work that adds to our earning capacity, which we can only do because Lisa's taking care of all that other stuff. And I'm moving house, like movers, insurance, transfers, etc., etc. Really, I think that would be, for business people, that is a major deal. Always getting double booked, because we're double booking ourselves. That's the problem. Lisa runs multiple calendars for me, and it is really difficult to do that, because my big tendency is to say yes. When I'm ever asked a question, it's yes, but Lisa actually pulls up pretty hard and says, actually, you're already booked up on this day. But if you need to be in Brisbane on that day, can't we combine that with something else? So it does really make a difference. And that calendar management allows me to maximize, or actually minimize, the time I have to be away from home, and minimize how much I need to spend on flights and accommodation. So it's really, really important. BAS, I would give the business up if I had to do the BASs. I just hate them with a passion. Lisa and our accountant, they talk all the time, but that only comes through trust. We've built up so much trust that we're very comfortable with that happening. So if I had to do BAS, our BAS would never be done, and we would be prosecuted. So yes, BAS. Because we have a personal life. That's the only reason that we have a life that involves our relationship, the building of our home, but like everything about having a life that's outside of the business, which we love with a passion. We love our business, but that doesn't get any attention if we're falling apart everywhere else. I would recommend Life Balance Essentials because we have a personal life, and without it, we just wouldn't have one. And it's inexpensive. When you look at the value versus the cost, it's amazing. The value is incredible. So yeah, that's why I would recommend it to anyone. And I have recommended to people, and I continue to recommend it to people, but you need people who are willing to trust. They need to go, I will build up a level of trust. And some people can never do that, which is really difficult for them because the rewards are astronomically high. I can't recommend it highly enough. This last COVID period, we would have collapsed. We would have collapsed without Life Balance Essentials. Our businesses would have stopped. And Lisa was there for us when we needed to apply for government grants, to pay our growers, to pay our suppliers. Lisa was there when we had to get some business growth investment. Lisa was there when we needed to do some really hard things, and yeah, we wouldn't have got through it.